This is the news of the Reformation. Here is your host, Nicholas O'Reek.
In today's breaking news, we have Martin Luther and other reformers changing the Catholic Church forever. Jordan?
In the scene where Martin Luther had put his 95 thesis statements on the church's door, and now we are going to go live to Xavier Bento.
I am live here with Martin Luther, who put the 95 thesis on the church door. Martin, describe it after you put it on. What happened?
Pretty much, the cops started to chase me.
Well, why did they chase you, and why did you do it?
I did it because the church was selling indulgences to people for extra money, and I didn't like that. That was bad.
Well, you sound like a great person. Are you afraid that the cops are going to chase you for escaping police custody and that you're wanted for questioning?
Well, this is all I have to say. I am doing the right thing. Never judge me. You coppers never catch me. I used to run track. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Well, guys, let's go back to Nick and Jordan. The war-hungry king who created the Church of England, King Henry VIII, or better known by me, King Henry the Terrible. King Henry the Terrible.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, King Henry VIII. Okay,
Keep going.
Tell me, why did you create the Church of England?
I wanted to have a new society for my people.
Rumors told me that it was just because of you not being happy that the church won't annul your marriage with Queen Catherine because she can't give you a son.
Where'd you hear that?
Thomas More. Duh.
Well, maybe I should kill him, okay? But that's none of your business. Why don't you die in a hole? A European hole!
Calm down, man. Okay, let's go back to Nick and Jordan. Here's our new segment, Talking. Here we're talking about the Protestant Reformation that happened recently. Nick, what's your thoughts on the Reformation caused by Martin Luther and many others?
Well, what Martin Luther did for the Catholic Church was really outgoing for what he did. He put the 95 thesis on the church door, not on the church wall, okay? Just because some people are confused, okay? So he put the 95 thesis on the church door to show what because the priests are selling indulgences, and that's not the right thing to be. Indulgences are not the way to go. Jordan, what are your thoughts?
Same thing as you, but there's people joining the church to get money on top of it, and they weren't teaching the faith right, so they had mostly changed a lot onto the church at that time, where Martin Luther had stepped up and wanted to stop them from random people from joining the church and taking money away from them when it's not their money and they're not going to teach the faith right. Do you agree with you?
I think it's the same thing as you guys. I think it's wrong that the church was selling indulgences. I understand that many of the saints have completed most of the work that needed to go to heaven, but it's making people believe they can buy their way into the church. I believe it's completely wrong. Even my dog over here thinks it's wrong. Right. Okay, but honestly, guys, what made it even worse is King Henry VIII establishing the Church of England because he opened conflicts between the Spanish who wanted the world to be Catholic. Well, that's all I have to say about that. I just think it's wrong. Downright stupid.
And another thing to add is that that had Martin Luther, with him doing that, he is changing the church for future times, and where it helped people notice that the people that will join the church, they should know that they're not going to get money out of it, but if they do, they're going against God and God's teaching, so that they can teach the faith right to people and not have people think of different stuff that God is doing.
Another thing is the Black Plague. I hate it. It's killing all these people and all these priests and all these new people coming in. They don't even know what they're doing. No, isn't that right?
Yeah.
It sucks.
That blasted plague killed so many good priests and bishops, leaving inexperienced nitwits to teach it.
Yeah.
So those amateur nitwits think they can teach the faith perfectly? Well, they can't.
They just get money out of it because the indulgences they sell to the people who are buying it.
Yeah.
They just get free money.
And many of these bishops have been born to wealthy, noble families, and that's strange. I understand, like, if they're doing it because they love God, but doing it just for even more honor and money. That's just messed up, yo.
And with King Henry VIII, with him trying to get a divorce when the Pope told him that you can't get a divorce in the Catholic Church, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm starting my own church? Well, that's not right, and you're not going to teach people the faith of God when doing that, and the Pope's teaching it right, so that's bad for you in part of the city.
I don't think he wanted anyone to know that he didn't get a divorce, because when we interviewed him, when Xavier interviewed him, he didn't seem very pleasant when you brought up the subject.
He even said he was going to kill Thomas More just for informing that, and he also, when I was leaving to give you guys back the mic, he threatened to hang me.
I know.
It's so messed up. Who was going to feed this poor man?
What did he say to you? What hole were you supposed to die in?
He told me to die in a hole, a European hole specifically. So apparently he wants me to die in Europe, even though everyone knows I want to die in Africa.
Okay, anything else you guys want to bring up about all the interviews?
There's been so many arrests because of this Reformation. I hope it ends soon and like people come to their senses.
And I hope people can teach the faith that are in the church they're right, and not just take the money out of the church, where they need that to support the church and keep on teaching God's way.
You know what else I can't stand? Those cops out chasing Martin Luther. They need to run track because they were too fat to even catch him.
The problem is they think two amateurish nitwits can capture the elusive Martin Luther.
You used to run track. You used to run track in high school.
He was even in my high school basketball team.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He ran both track and played basketball.
Very nice.
Well, let's go back to something else.
Goodbye.
I'm here live with Martin Luther. Martin, describe the scene of you putting the 95 Thesis on the church. What happened after it?
Well, pretty much what happened is these cops started to chase me just because I put 95 Thesis on the wall of the church.
The door, you moron!
Recording. Go.
This is our new segment, the Reformation Talk. Here we talk about the Reformation, and we don't whisper bad things in other people's ears. Here's our new segment, Talking. Here we're talking about the Reformation. Nick, what are your thoughts about the Reformation? What happened recently?
Well, I think it's when you cut.
Dom, it's just recorded, goddammit.
Dang, people on those TV shows think they're so cool. I'll show them what the police academy taught me. It's the police! Have your hands up immediately! Goes.
Full baby sucks for me, guys. A cool soul.
You look nice, Bob.
Freeze!
Oh my freaking god! What do we do?
Hey.
You speaking heresies against the church. All of you. Now sit down. Sit.
Sit down, bro.
Lay down. Don't. I have a gun. I ain't free, man.
Going down there.
Get over there. Get over here. Here. Nick, I'm shooting. Go. Sit down on the floor. You two, Mr. Funny Guy, sit down. Who do you think you are, a hero? Now I got you guys to crawl over here and go through this door. Get over here. Don't be a woman. Come on.
I'm going.
Go.
I'm going.
Go.
Guys,
Go.
stop, please.
Go.
I'm going.
What do you think about the church now? Tell me.
I think the church is awesome.
Yeah, that's what you didn't say on the show. Now
We
go.
go to church, yo. You know, it's a nice church.
Yeah, it's a good church, but when you talk crap about it, it's not good, man.
No, it's not fair.
It is fair. Now lay down.
Lay down. Lay down, guys.
Lay down. Now go over there. Go.
Here we go.
Go. No. Stop. Okay. All right. I have a question to ask you all.
Okay.
What? I have a question to ask you all. Yes. What were you saying about the church?
I was saying the church sucks.
Really?
It's amazing.
Okay, then sit down. And explain why the church is amazing.
No.
I gotta go, man. I ain't afraid.
What you gonna do? What you at?
Get down. You too. And you. I'm not afraid. I'm crazy.
You're not gonna make me.
No, don't shoot.
I'll make-
Just go down. Down.
Down.
I'm handicapped.
What were you saying about the church? What were you saying about the church?
The church is awesome. It's beautiful.
What were you saying?
Kill him, Ashton! Kill him!
Dog, who do you think you are, dog? Get out of here.
You monster!
You know what? Get in my car. Go over there. There.
You're a
Car!
Over. Get on the bike.
What the
On the bike, I said. Bikes, bikes. We got bikes that you sit on.
Got this.
I got this husky. Oh my god, I got that.
Now say the church is amazing.
The church is amazing.
The church
Damn right it is. Hallelujah.
Officers, what just happened?
Well, as you can see, little Martin Luther just went by, and we couldn't catch him because it's too fast. He ran track in high school.
Even though he's obese.
Even though he's obese, he ran track though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll catch him next time.
We catch him.
Well, guys, why were you chasing him? What did he do that's so bad?
As you could
Did
see,
you not see what he did to the church?
Yeah, what's so bad?
he wrote. He had wrote thesis statements on the church.
He's
to
posting
stop.
them on the door. That's littering. That does not belong on the church door.
Besides the fact that he's questioning the papacy's power.
Well, it's not his authority to change it.
Right.
Okay, let's go back to Nick and Jordan.